What's up? Welcome back to another episode of the New Life Podcast.
My name is Pastor Devon.
My name is Pastor Luke.
We are the pastors of New Life Church. Just kidding. No, we're not.
Crazy. We are pastors.
We are pastors
at
New Life Church.
Yes.
That's for sure. But we're glad you're here, back for another episode. We're starting and joining into this amazing series that we have been going through. Week 2.
Back and better than ever.
Of the fruit of the Spirit. And so last week we talked about... He doesn't remember.
Oh, what are we talking about?
Patience.
Patience.
Come
that's
on,
right.
Pastor Luke.
You had to give me a minute.
It's been a whole week.
See what I did there?
Nice. That was very clever of you, but also he definitely forgot.
No, I did for a second there.
So, but we want to get into that. But before we do, I think we have a sponsor for this week's episode.
Today's episode is brought to you by
Baskin-Robbins.
Summer Evans Studio. I wish it was Baskin-Robbins. Give me
Have some ice
free
cream on
ice
that.
That'd
cream,
be
dude.
awesome.
I'm still waiting for Dave Grant's Catering to bring me some food.
I
But,
know. We've been waiting for
today's episode is brought to you by Summer Evans Studio.
Oh, yeah.
The place to get your hair done.
Is that their slogan?
in Trumbull? No, it's not their slogan.
That's a sick slogan, dude. Commercials. Summer Evans Studio. The place to get
It's
your
my
hair
wife's
done.
salon. She wanted to sponsor the podcast, wanted to get a little ad out there. So if you're a lady out there and you, I guess guys can go too. They don't do a lot of men's hair, but
My son gets his hair cut there.
there you go.
It's
She
wonderful.
does my wife does size hair, but if you want to get, they do it all, man. You know, root smudges, trissolas, extensions, balayage.
I've heard of that one.
You know, all the cuts, the bobs, the
It really is a
bobbing and
wonderful
weaving.
experience. I mean, I used to get my hair cut there too until she was like, "You can't come back anymore."
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's too difficult of a
I was
client.
just exactly. I'm like, you got to blend it this way. I was like, I've always asking like, are you actually gonna blend it this time or whatever?
Yeah.
And she does, but I always just give her a hard time. But they give you like they set you up with like a coffee.
You get a coffee,
they get
a
your
drink.
They wash your hair. They cut your hair. They wash it again. They blow dry it. They do the whole thing.
The whole deal.
It's amazing.
The whole deal. So
It really is.
salon's located in Trumbull. If you're interested, the website, the logo, everything will be up there. And we appreciate Summer Evans Studio. My wife is one of our top listeners. So
every week she's listening.
and your mom got really offended last
saw
week
that.
when we said, oh, I don't know. You know, we were like, oh, I know my mom, and then we said who listens and stuff, and we didn't include your mom, and she texted us, or she commented, I think, on the thing.
She
and was
publicly
like,
commented
on
she
Instagram.
She put
Did
it on
she?
an Instagram story, and
She's
she
like,
was like, I'm listening as always. So, Lorna,
Passive aggressive.
big shout out.
Nah, Mom, I'm sorry. I love you. Okay.
And we
I
did. We
didn't
talked
know
all
that
about how
yeah.
awesome your dad is, and we
Mom,
forget
you're
the glue,
amazing.
the glue that holds it all together.
That holds our family together is you, Mom. And so we
Also,
thank you for that.
a client of Summer Evans Studio, Lorna Patton.
Lorna Patton, she's doing it all.
Who wouldn't want to be like Lorna, you know?
She has what we are talking about today, which is peace.
Peace.
In times of trials, in times of trouble and in trials, peace. And so the fruit of the Spirit that we want to talk about today is peace.
Is peace.
That's it. That's all
That's
we wanted
it.
to say.
We want you to hope that you have peace. No, we're kidding.
We have a definition. Mateo has put it up for us. It says this: freedom from
disquieting.
or oppressive thoughts or emotions.
That's a pretty good definition.
That's a pretty good definition. I'm not sure. Did you come up with that yourself?
Did you make that up?
He did? No.
Merriam-Webster did
There's
Nice.
in 1828.
Oh, there we go.
1828, baby.
Oppressive
I
thoughts,
knew it was
emotions.
because disquieting. There's no way that's.
I didn't even know what that was. I was so nervous. I've been sitting here sweating ever
I
since
can put
just
anything
looked
up
at
here
that.
and
He
you
was
Yeah,
I
like
would
freedom
read it.
from
Luke, you take this one, brother.
what?
Disquieting or oppressive thoughts or emotions. Yeah, so that's what peace is. I mean, I am not somebody that has a lot of peace all the time, I would say. I think this is one that I'm really working on. One that I'm really trying my hardest.
The first two that we've picked make me sound like I just have all the
Yeah,
fruits
you've
of
got
the
it all
spirit.
figured out.
But
I can't
I-
wait till we get to kindness, guys.
Yeah, definitely not. Or self-control.
Yeah.
Speaking of Baskin-Robbins.
Yeah.
But peace is something. But that's the thing, right? It's the same way that we talked
About
last
patience.
week about patience.
Yeah.
Is that people think, oh, I either have peace or I don't, or I'm born with peace or I'm not, or because my parents are calm, or because I take after my mom and she's calm, I'm calm. Peace is not something that is gained or strived for. It's something that God gives.
Yeah.
And that's why they're called the gifts, the fruits of the Spirit, is that they're things that God through the Holy Spirit can provide to you and can give you in moments, like you said, of trial or trouble.
Well, just looking at the opposites that Mateo has graciously thrown up, it's anxiety, chaos, fear. Those are some of the opposites of peace. And then again, in those situations and those different things that come up, like especially in my own life, I've seen that happen, or in situations throughout our lives, we see, okay, there's just something happens and chaos ensues. Something is going down and fear takes over. And it's, like you said, it's this thing that we're constantly working on is peace. But it made me think of my wife over the last like couple of weeks has shown like tremendous peace with our kids. I told this story the other day. I don't even know if I told you. I'm sure you found out. But the other night we woke up it was 9:30 at night. We weren't asleep, but our daughter was asleep, and she woke up and she was having some trouble breathing and coughing and doing all these different stuff. And we had given her some new foods right before bed, and we were like, all right, this is not good. Like she was, and so sure enough, like my wife ran in, grabbed her out of the room, and she's holding her and she's coughing and she's breathing. We're like, oh, maybe she's having an allergic reaction.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, my wife's just peace about the situation was crazy. Like, obviously, she's a nurse. She knows these things. She's
helps,
she's Georgie's mom. But at the same time, like, if your kid is not breathing correctly or it's a struggle for them. And so she called the doctor. Doctor didn't pick up. So she was like, all right, I guess we'll call an ambulance. And so we did, and Georgie's fine. She was great. Like, we went to the hospital. We don't know what it was or what happened. But it was just this tremendous peace that she had, that a peace that can only come from the Holy Spirit, a peace that can only come from a foundation rooted in Christ. And so it was this really, like, even the paramedic, when Nicole and Georgie were in the ambulance, like getting checked out, this guy was like, I've been doing this for 15 years. And he was like, you guys just seem very chill about this. He's like, I had a mom call about some of the same thing the other day, and she was screaming my head off on the phone. And it's like, I bet there is. And it was like, yeah, it's just this overwhelming peace that comes from a relationship with Jesus. That even when fear is happening, even when anxiety, you're stressed about something, it's a gift from him.
Well, that's what I wrote down here, and I'll pull it up. The fact, right, that we talk that's a perfect example, because we talk about this idea of, I gotta have peace, but peace is not the absence of trouble or the absence of trial. It's not even the absence of anxiety or fear. Those are certainly the things that fight against peace.
Yeah.
But peace in and of itself, biblical peace, right? We always think, oh, peace, peace out or peace or whatever, like, oh, we want peace on earth and peace.
Yeah.
We think peace is the absence of conflict or a resolution to something. And I understand that it can be that. But when we're talking biblical peace, right? Like the Hebrew word that's used in, look, I'm going to get all smart on you. Like the Hebrew word that most people know is shalom, right? That's the Hebrew word that literally means a wholeness, a completeness, a well-being, a harmony with God, others, and yourself. So peace in the Bible isn't just about these calm circumstances. It's about a calm soul. It's about a calm person. And the idea that time and time again, Numbers 6, it says, the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Isaiah 26 says, you will keep him in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on you. Yeah. The fact that even when I am a little bit anxious, if I'll just focus on God, even when I am a little bit freaked out, if I'll just direct my soul in the direction that it needs to, it's really, really easy to spiral out of control. Like you're saying with Nicole, like the majority of people would spiral out of control in that moment, calling the ambulance, freaking out, yelling at somebody, getting frustrated, crying, whatever it is. Their emotions would get the best of them.
Yeah,
but
when the pressure gets turned up, they're freaking out.
But when we calm our soul, all of a sudden we get this gift of peace.
Yeah.
That even people that are the most freaked out or nervous or anxious, that they can even have peace in the midst of difficult situations, because that's what God brings into our lives.
Yeah, and I wrote down that it's a gift. Like peace is a gift from God. It says in John chapter 14:27, it says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. Not as the world gives do I give it to you. Let not your hearts be troubled, neither let them be afraid. It's this gift. It's freely given to us. It's not something that we can do. Oh, if I just work really, really hard, if I do this, like, oh, then you'll get peace. No, it's this free gift that's given to us from God, that he leaves with us, that he gives us, that when we go into those circumstances and those situations, like you said, it's that reminder of, okay, I have peace. He's given me peace in this situation. And it's a fruit of the Spirit because others will see that in our lives,
Yeah.
in the
Oh,
way
for
that we
sure.
react, in the way that when something goes wrong, do I spiral? When something goes wrong, am I afraid? Am I nervous? Do I have anxiety about this? Or can I say, regardless of what's going on, regardless of what may happen, I'm going to remain peaceful here. I'm going to remain at peace, knowing and trusting that God is taking control of things.
I Googled, you should try it sometime if you're ever struggling with something, but I Googled this morning, knowing that we were talking about this, I Googled how many verses are there on peace. And it popped up and it said that there are over 400 verses, whether it's the Greek, Hebrew, or modern translation of the word or the form of the word peace, over 400 times in God's word. Usually when God repeats something, it means that he's trying to get our attention and he's trying to get us to realize this.
Definitely.
I would say that repeating something over 400 times in this book is probably a pretty good indication that God is trying to remind us over and over again that he is peace, that he himself is peace,
Yes.
that Jesus came to bring peace, and that he left us the Holy Spirit to give us peace.
Yeah.
But then also on the other side of the coin, right? It's over 400 times in there because he knew that we would need to be reminded about it. Because in our human flesh, our first reaction most of the time is to freak out, is to worry, is to be anxious. And God obviously knows us and knows how we're wired. And so over and over and over again, Old Testament, New Testament, over and over and over again, he reminds us about this peace that he gives and brings into our lives.
One thing that Matt wrote down up there is what the world provides, and the second one is distraction. And I was like, that's perfect. Like, on this idea of peace, because we do that so many times. It's like we're not actually searching for real peace. We're just searching for something to distract us enough to take our mind off of what we're actually worried about and dealing with.
Of course.
And it's like, that's not what God wants for us. God doesn't just want this temporary fix, put a Band-Aid on it and it'll be okay, this distraction. So it's like, oh, well, I'm struggling and I'm stressed out. And the devil will use temptation and sin as a distraction, but we will do it to ourselves. We'll occupy ourselves with something else. We'll occupy a distraction with work, even though it's not. And I'll just I'll dive into work so I don't have to deal with what's going on at home. I'll dive into the problems with my kids so I don't have to address the ones with my marriage. I'll do all these different things so that I don't have to worry about my faith. And it's just these little distractions instead of finding real peace. And so I'm like, man, that is so true.
Yeah.
It's like we do it all the time. It's like, I'll just put myself into this instead, distract myself a little bit, even if it's something good, but it's not actually giving me lasting peace in the thing that I'm actually struggling with.
Yeah, or like social media.
Yeah.
Like I know people that are like, I'm gonna just sit and let me just sit here for a half hour or whatever. And it's like you make yourself more anxious scrolling through
Doom scrolling.
Instagram than you were before you started, because we, like you said, we rely on all these other things to try to give us peace or relieve it in that moment, when the Bible's pretty clear. If we just ask for peace, if we pray for peace, God
gift that's freely given.
grant it to us, and God will give it to us. And we freak out about silly things,
a bunch of different stuff. I wrote down the top, so we're always doing our lists, like our top things,
I
our
love
top
a good
5,
list.
a
I
Mount
love a
Rushmore,
good
whatever.
list.
And so I wrote down like top 3 things that can rob me of my peace today, like the top 3 things that might get in the way. And the first one is my circumstance is uncontrollable. Right? Like that situation with Georgie, that was uncontrollable. I mean, should we have given her a chicken cutlet right before bed? Probably not. But at the
She's
same
not
time,
allergic to chicken.
no, but the breading in the chicken, we don't know. We don't know if she was, whatever it was. But it's like that situation, it's uncontrollable. My circumstance was completely out of my control. And what do we love as people? Control.
Yeah.
We want to be in control. We want to know what's happening. We want to call the shots. We want to do these different things. And so
I say it all the time, and I'll say it to everyone that's listening today. The easiest way to have to figure out how to live a calmer, more peaceful life is to control what you can control and give everything else over to God.
Yeah.
Like the things that God has called you to do in his word. Okay, can I control the fact that I wake up in the morning and read my Bible? Can I control the fact that I pray? Can I control that I need to be a good husband or a good father or a good friend or a good pastor? Yes, those are all things, my health, my mental well-being, whatever. Those are all things that I can control. Like you just said, Georgie having an allergic reaction to whatever that she had. You can't control that. So you can either, like you said, spiral and freak out about it, or listen, I control what I can control and everything else I give over to God. And so often we spend I know scores of people in my life or people that have come to meet with us as pastors or whatever that spend so much extra time worrying about things that they have zero control over, zero input, zero effect. Like you could, till you're blue in the face, you could work at trying to fix that. You're never going to fix it because it's not in your control.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that they spend the most time worrying about. And while they're spending so much time worrying about that, they neglect all these other things in their lives. And now all these other things come crumbling. Well, I've been trying to like you said, I overwork, or I'm trying to fix this, or and now my marriage suffers, or my relationship with my kids suffers, or my mental health is a mess because I'm so worried about this thing that I can't control anyway.
And this will show up in a few different ways, right? It might show up differently for different people. For me, it's like I over prepare sometimes. It's like if I'm nervous about something, anxious about something, I'm like, this is way too drawn out, way too over prepared for this. And it's like, oh, that might look like a good thing, but what is it? It's anxiety. It's fear about what might happen. It's me trying to control it on my own. And so that was the first one that I came up. The second one is when my problems are unexplained. Like, I want an answer. I need an answer. I need to know why this is happening, what's going on, what's happening in my life, why is this happening to me? I don't have peace right now because there's no answer for that. And so
this is she's gonna get mad at me, but she sponsored the pod, and I remembered to do it, babe. So
good job.
Give me this one is my wife. Like I live in a household with someone that like my wife. she's gonna kill me. Last night, right? She's like, my chest hurts, and I'm like, well, maybe you laid on it wrong, or maybe you ate something, maybe it's heartburn.
You're like, you can't
and
control it.
She's like, should I go to the ER right now? Like she's like, I need an EKG? Like if something is wrong with I'm not gonna call her a hypochondriac, but if something is wrong with my wife, she needs to know like right then and there, like what is wrong, like WebMD, FaceTime a doctor, call somebody, like get to the ER, go to the walk-in. Like I need to know right now. And again, right, people balance each other out. So like I'm the complete opposite, almost to a fault of that, of like, oh, my arm hurts, and like as it's like dangling off, about to fall off, I'll be like, oh, I should probably go to the doctor.
Get this checked.
So like there needs to be a balance in between, right? But like I know exactly that, and I've seen it in with my wife. I've seen it with other people, and even in my own life at times, right? Like we want to know immediately.
Well, that's, again, we talked about it last week, but culture has shaped us to be, again, we can get the answers to whatever we need. So when something's not explained right away, or if God, again, says no, and we're like, well, why? And it's like, just trust me on this. It's no right now.
Yeah.
Like right now in your situation, in your life, like what you're asking, it's a no. And it's like, all right, well, my problems or my questions that I have, they're going unexplained. And like,
why
that's
is it
stressing
a
me
no?
out. Like, how am I supposed to have peace when I don't know why?
Why
Like,
is it a no?
Yeah, we all want an answer.
Well, I mean, listen, we've seen that. This is not a political statement, and because this is not a political podcast, although that would be fun. But we've even seen that. You even see that in the news cycles of like things that happen in our country or even in the world, but more so our country, of something happens, and then immediately there's video.
Yep.
Immediately there's this person talking. Immediately there's a statement. Immediately there's this is why it happened. And it's like, whoa. What, like, and then 5 days later, more video comes out, or more explanation comes out, or more this and more. And now all of a sudden you get a broader view of like, oh, okay, now. But it's too late.
Yeah.
Everybody's said everything they're going to say. Everybody's made an opinion of what they're going to make. And because again, that's the culture that we live in. I want to know why this happened, and I want to know now.
I want to know the truth.
But our brains are not, I don't think we were ever designed to be able to know all the things that we know as fast as we know now. I just don't, I don't think we can handle it. We
influx of
clearly,
knowledge.
as society, we can't handle it.
Yeah.
And I think that's where this desire to like,
And what's causing
gotta
so much
know.
unrest is this lack
Yeah.
of peace. Is okay. Again, distraction or whatever it is. The last one that I had is when I can't change the people around me. I think there's so many times in my life too where I'm like dealing with teenagers or the kids on my soccer team or my own kids or in my marriage and all these different things. And it's like, I just want you to understand, like, or see my point of view or adapt the things that I want. And I'm like, yo, you should listen to this, right? You deal with it in coaching, I'm sure, with these boys that you're dealing with.
Sure.
But it's like I can't change the people around me. And so like the faster that I understand that, the faster I'll get to peace. It's like, I'm not going to change them. Can I give my input? Can I tell them what it is? Can I tell them the truth of God's word? But it's like, there's so many times that we do it in our lives, especially with those that don't know Jesus, or they've made their own decision. You've made your decision to follow Jesus, and they've made their own decision to not follow him. And we're like, this is giving me, and it's like, you can continue to pray, you can continue to do
if
this.
everyone just thought like me, everyone would be awesome.
It'd be the
right?
greatest thing ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, it causes us this fear, this anxiety, because again, we can't change those around us, even though we really want to.
Piggybacks off the, you can only control what you can control, right?
Yeah.
So if you're interacting with someone and that person continually steals your peace,
Yeah.
because you're trying so hard to get them to either believe what you believe or convince them of something or get them saved or whatever it is, and every single time you leave and they've just stolen your peace over and over and over again, then guess what? Say what you need to say and take a step back.
Yeah.
Like say what you need. Hey, listen, if they know that if it's someone you're trying to get saved or someone trying to invite to church, like they know you're a Christian, they know you love Jesus, they know that you would love if they love Jesus too.
Yeah.
But every single time you're with them, they want to argue or they want to be combative or they want to fight about it or they want to, ask you these ridiculous questions or whatever. And you leave with your peace being stolen every time, then you got to learn how to, again, I can only control what I can control. So I'll be the example that God has called me to be. I'll tell them that I love them. I'll pray for them. They know my door's always open. They know I'll pick them up for church. They know all these things, but then sometimes we got to take a step back and be like, well, my peace is getting robbed every day trying to,
My peace is not going to be dependent on this other person. Yeah.
Exactly.
Which is good.
That is good. That'll preach.
That'll
right there.
preach
That'll
right there.
preach.
Mateo, do you have our closing note for us? I think that's part of the series now. Is that orange note?
Yeah,
is
the orange
Mateo's
note.
note. It's
Go ahead.
Matt's notes.
Matt's notes.
Tell us.
What peace looks like is surrendering control through prayer, through trusting God's sovereignty and uncertainty. So kind of like what you guys were saying. And when I had texted you guys yesterday trying to, see what we were going to do and things like that, I thought of insurance, like car insurance, life insurance, house insurance. Like, it's like you have this peace that in all situations you're covered. That's like the whole thing, right? So with God, through his sovereignty and trusting, I think that's the big part of it, right? You get peace through trusting his sovereignty through any situation. Like you said, don't know the answer, don't know whatever. So
We talked about this with our youth leaders on Sunday, and our leader meeting is this relationship with Jesus, especially in prayer, because he was like surrendering control through prayer and trusting him, right? A relationship with Jesus is talking with him through prayer. And the idea of like a personal genie Jesus is like we only go to him when we need something, or we don't actually pray to him because we trust in who he is. And what did you say a couple of minutes ago? Like, we can trust in God because he is peace. And in a relationship and prayer and spending time with him, we can give up control because we know who he is. But it happens in that time of prayer. It's not just, Jesus, when I need you, I'll call on you. When I want you to grant this wish that I have, I'll give you a call. No, it's an everyday relationship with Jesus. I'm going to get to know him. And through that, we learn the character of God and we can trust in him because he is peace, because there's been time and time again that he's never let us down. And there's that, again, uncertainty will come up, but God is sovereign. Problems will happen. We can trust in him.
I'm glad that you just said that, because that's the word that jumps out to me, right, is the sovereignty of God, in the sense that a lot of Christians forget about the sovereignty of God. I'm thankful that we have a free will, but again, right, control what you can control. So God gives me a free will that I got to pray, I got to get to church, I got to say the right things, do the right, like I can choose. I can wake up in the morning and choose not to do all those things. So I'm thankful for my free will.
Yeah.
But there's also the sovereignty of God, that I control all the things I can control, and I do all the things that I'm supposed to do. But the big picture of things is like, hey, God's in control. So it's like, should I read my Bible? Should I go to church? Should I vote? Should I take care of my kids? Should I send them to school? Should I, love my wife? Of course, those are all the things that I should do. But then when those things don't go exactly how I want them to do, when I have conflict at home, or when someone gets voted in that I don't want, or when this happens or that happens, that's when that's out of my control. And the sovereignty of God, which is way bigger than any of our brains can ever comprehend or imagine, the sovereignty of God is in control of it all. And even in my uncertainty, I surrender control through him, because I know that he is sovereign, he's in control. And so I'll control what I can control, and I'll give the rest to God.
I feel like
And then
that's
I have
something
some
that
peace.
we don't thank God enough for. It's like, yo,
No,
thank you for taking care of all of this
Everything.
other stuff
Yeah.
that's
No,
happening that
we-
I don't have to worry about.
We
Like,
definitely don't
nah.
thank God enough.
I'm like, I
for
just
that,
think even
for
in my
those
own,
things.
I'm like, yeah, when was the last time? I'm like, yo, thank you for taking care of these problems in the world that affect me on a daily basis that I have no idea that you're taking care of, because you're sovereign, because you're in control, because, and again, I can put my trust in you. That's really cool.
Well, you wonder how many times of like something really bad could have happened to you, and like God thwarted it.
I think about that all the time, but that might be a discussion for like when we close. Like, I have a question, like,
Oh,
stuff
that
like
means
that.
it's a stupid question.
Yeah, it is, but it has something to tie into. It's like that. It's kind of in that same realm of like, how many times was I put in harm's like, or was there somebody like,
Or do you, that you put, like you said, you
Put
control
yourself
like
in,
your
yeah.
free will, like you put yourself in a really difficult predicament, a really hard situation, and like you didn't even know it,
yeah,
but you were headed down a path or going that like something really bad was going to happen to you, and all of a sudden, God stepped in, or he sent an angel, or whatever it
Yeah,
is,
and
and
you have
his
no
sovereignty
idea.
and his
Yeah.
divine, he knew where he wanted to take
or
you.
the things that we look at sometimes with our human minds, and we're like, oh, that's terrible. I can't believe that has happened. Like, this is not what I wanted, and it's like, God's like, all right, just wait, brother.
all
Like,
part of it's all part of
all part of his
of what he's doing,
and
right?
we can have peace because we trust in him, because we
it.
know him, because he is peace.
So control what you can control,
Mm-hmm.
and give the rest over to God,
Amen.
and you'll have some peace.
That's true.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'm curious what you had to say.
Oh, have I ever met a serial killer? Like have I
crossed
ever
paths.
interacted with a serial
You
killer
ever
and I
crossed
didn't know that?
paths?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's interesting.
Like, exactly. So it's like, all right, was I ever at lunch one day and sitting in the booth next to me, and the guy who handed me the ketchup is like, yeah, he turned out to be a serial killer. It's like, I don't know. That's interesting.
I think
I
about
always
that
think
a lot.
about that with like CIA people.
And we're back.
No.
Pull-ups.
We're not gonna talk. We're not gonna talk all about that today. But I always think
Like,
about
do I
that.
ever talk to a covert op? Like, this guy's working for the CIA.
But we're stateside, so they don't.
Or
they
like
don't
a secret
operate.
shopper.
They only operate on foreign soils.
yeah, am
a
I on
secret shopper.
undercover boss right now?
Looking at or like what's that show that like they look at you to see if you're gonna treat the people right or whatever, you know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
yeah.
Undercover
What would
boss?
you do?
No, like
It's
is that
called
it-
What Would You Do? I
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Spencer's saying yeah.
Spencer's never
Spencer's
seen it.
shaking his head.
We think.
He's watching it right now on his phone.
When this airs.
We're going to put him in this situation. Yeah, what would you do?
I wonder.
I don't know. It's an interesting
Well, think of
topic.
people like if you like grew up in like where Jeffrey Dahmer was,
Yeah, like people who have escaped that and they didn't realize.
but not even escape it. Like, what if you're like,
Just
what
my
if
neighbor.
you're someone's grandma and you're like, I was at that park where he, when
Yeah,
I was
that's-
16 at that
that's
park
wild.
and he took that person and not me. Like, it's like, Dang.
Yeah, these
Scary
are
to
the
think
things that
about.
go through my mind.
Or like how many times, like, in your car or something, like, would, did God like step in and, a car didn't
dude,
smash into the side
I
of
saw
your
a
car
video
or
the other
something?
day.
Like,
This person went up like on the snowbank off of the thing and onto the like highway down below, and instead of landing on like the car flipping, it did like a full flip and landed on the wheels, and it just like cut to this guy, and he was like, that was years of your parents on their knees praying to keep them safe, like all right there. It's like but it was like, yeah, those situations of like, yeah, what happened? I don't know.
Again, right? We
It's cool.
go back spiritual with it is like you just said, years of people praying for you. Like, think about all the times in your life when people that you loved, your mom, my mom, our parents, our grandparents, our friends, family, aunts, uncles, that like they knew in that moment, hey, I can only control what I can control.
Yeah.
So I'm really worried about Devon,
But I'm
but I can't do anything because he won't listen to me, or and I'm really worried about Luke, and he's going down this path that he shouldn't, and there's nothing that I can do to fix him. The only thing I can do and the only thing I can control is go and pray. And all those people that we had in our lives praying for us, right? Like,
Listen,
it leads us
parents
to
out
where
there,
we are.
We would not be here right now if it wasn't for our parents praying for us. Okay?
Spencer's shaking his head.
Spencer's
as well.
shaking his head.
So
It's
is Mateo.
it's always it's true. We say it all the time. It's great. It's 100%. Pray for your kids.
Pray for
Pray
your kids.
for them.
See it
Pray
all the time.
with them. Let them see you pray. I remember I'd walk down every morning. My mom would have a half-drunk cup of tea. Drunken.
Gosh.
My mom would be half drunk
My mom
every
would be
morning.
hammered every day.
my
No.
half
goodness.
drunk.
She would drink her tea in the chair, and she would sit there and she would pray for me and my brother. And then I'd get home from school, and that same cup of tea would still be there, and we'd clean it up. But it was that evidence to us. It's like, yeah, mom was sitting there praying for me, and so it's really cool. So it's like, so pray,
nice.
pray for your kids.
Pray for your kids, man.
Yeah.
It's important.
Shout out Lorna.
Shout out Lorna Patton.
Yeah,
dude.
we're talking a lot about her today, so
She's
hopefully,
getting
hopefully she won't
That's it. She won't
bust
be
our
mad
chops
this
on
time.
Instagram again.
All right, Matt, you got a game for us to close it out?
Super Bowl weekend.
Super Bowl. So
Super Bowl it happened yesterday.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
so
true.
we're filming
Happened
this a
last
week
night.
before the Super Bowl. So what we thought we would do is Mateo will give us some like picks, and then we have to pick, and then obviously
see.
as we watch it back,
We're gonna,
people will
dude, I
know.
was right.
People
Yeah.
will know who was right and who was wrong.
All right.
Let's see.
Super Bowl winner.
Yeah, winner.
I'm going Seahawks.
I'm going Patriots.
I like that.
How did I know that was gonna happen?
I'm with Patriots.
Patriots?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want a score
Seahawks
prediction?
defense is from
Let me
hell,
no,
dude.
no, never mind.
What's the okay? What is the score prediction you got for us?
I'm gonna go. What if I get this on the dot, dude?
You're
we
gonna
don't
win.
we don't gamble, but I'm gonna be really mad if I hit this on the dot. I'm gonna go weird. I'm gonna go 26-20 Seahawks
That's incorrect.
in Santa Clara.
It's gonna be 24-17
Pats.
Patriots.
Wow.
Okay.
Low scoring game.
All right. There you
Super
go.
Bowl. It's a weird environment.
heard
Different
it
thing.
there.
Low scoring game. I think.
All right. So I know you're winners. Do you think each quarterback is going to win MVP? Or do you think someone else?
Ooh, a quarterback MVP or a non-quarterback? I'm going quarterback. I'm going Drake May.
Drake May.
If the Patriots win,
Drake May.
Drake May has to be, because the only way they're gonna win is if he
It's
goes
through
nuts.
Drake May. Yeah.
Like if he's gonna have to run. And
yeah, he's
run
gonna have
for
to
some
score 4
touchdowns.
touchdowns. Yeah.
The Seahawks is a harder one because obviously Jackson Smith and Jigba is a stud, but if he's going nuts, that means Darnold's
Quarterback's gonna
number.
win.
Or if
Ball
somebody on
nuts,
their
too.
defense has like 2 picks or something
right
like that.
I'll go Darnold just because. Come on, Sammy, my Jet, my
There you
former Jet. I'm
Sam
rooting
Darnold.
for him, man.
Yeah.
Dude, if you could
For
be
him.
elite at any position, what
in
would it
football?
be? In football.
I am elite.
Okay.
Linebacker.
Yeah, the guy can do 7 pull-ups. Didn't you
Yeah.
hear?
Look at me. Cornerback.
Linebacker? You
No.
want to be elite? I mean, quarterback. That's a silly question.
Oh, I'd say running back.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
You're only playing for like 8 years. if
Yeah,
you're
that's
elite,
fine.
and you're not making any money.
You get to do all the cool moves, get it by everybody. Yeah.
You're not making any money?
you're not making quarterback money. Patrick Mahomes signed a $500 million contract.
What
I
about
don't need
this?
Best
$500
running back in the
million.
league makes like $20 million
Is
bucks.
backup quarterback the best job you can have in sports?
The easiest?
The
you mean?
easiest, yeah.
Like the easiest and get paid?
In sports.
Yeah. We've had this discussion before, but I'm curious to bring it to the podcast. Like, I always say, like, I'd want to be a golf caddy.
That was literally what I was just about to say.
Like, for Scotty Scheffler, he made $4 million last year.
The caddy?
Like, if Scotty
Yeah.
Scheffler made $40 million, he's making 10%
Yeah,
plus
you make
his
10%.
plus his salary,
awesome.
which is also probably another $5,000 a week.
Yeah,
Like,
but the odds of you, so that's a one of
that's
one.
a one of one. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. Yes, but he is a part of the team. Like, he's helping.
Backup
Scotty.
quarterback is one. It depends on how good of a backup. Like, what's his face? Chase Daniels. What has he made? Like $30 million in his career or something
Yeah.
like that. And he's
started
taken
4
like
games.
8 snaps. Yeah.
Awesome. Just crazy.
That's
dude.
awesome.
Well, the one that I like, there's a lot of pressure.
The one that I like.
The one
Is
that I
some
like.
British- The one
is
that
a
I like.
British,
Yeah.
yeah,
We're
little
back.
goalkeeper, yeah. It's a lot of pressure, but they make bank, and they only probably
WNBA player.
they don't make bank.
Oh my gosh.
What's the
Just started
WNBA?
the
No, I'm kidding.
What is that?
A closer,
crazy.
like in baseball,
Ooh, that'd be cool.
because you're getting a fat check because it's a really important position, but
And
you're
you
only
might throw
pitching twice a
12
week.
pitches. Yeah, a game.
Yeah. So if we're talking like ratio of like work to check, closer.
I always thought
Even a starting pitcher. I mean, they get paid. I mean, Paul
Dang.
Skeens'
but
next
that's an
contract's
elite
going to be
skill though. That's an elite.
a lot of
yeah, but
games,
it's
yeah.
but you only work one every 5 days. You work and you're making $350 million. So
Yeah, that's kind of wild. That's a pretty good one. I like that.
they play
And-
162
and
games.
the majority of them are not good. Like the ones that are really, really good.
Yeah, the
are like,
elite- there's
your
only,
ERA
like-
is like a 3.7, and you're like, that guy's
Yeah,
good.
there's only like 5 or 6 elite pitchers now. Not like it used to be.
Yeah. No, it's a hitters league.
Smaller parks.
We'll get into it.
We digressed. What's the next
I don't know
question?
anything about baseball.
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 I was like waiting
Can't.
for it. I was like, here we
Can't go one
Boxing.
episode.
This
Give
guy's
me a
from.
call.
This guy's from. What are you, Colombian and what?
Ecuadorian.
Yeah, all right.
football.
Yeah,
Football.
Football.
Football. Gatorade color.
Oh, that they dump on the coach.
Or our favorite Gatorade.
But
Lemon
Mine's
lime.
the white cherry.
that's
Or-
objectively the worst answer you could have
Yeah,
given.
bro.
Why
that's
is that?
the crazy?
An
You
ice
have the
cold white
craziest
cherry?
taste.
Are you kidding me?
You
That's
have the
disgusting.
craziest taste,
Dude,
I
it's-
swear.
Are you kidding me right meow?
Are you me kidding me, meow?
That's not.
Dude, white cherry? A glacier white cherry, dude.
That's
No.
disgusting.
Yeah, no.
It's not
Yeah.
even the best glacier
Right out
flavor.
of the fridge, too.
Glacier freeze.
Yeah, glacier
No,
freeze.
just the white
That's
cherry.
the blue. The
The
blue.
light
The
blue?
light
We're gonna do
blue.
a taste test.
Nah,
of
lemon
all the
lime
Gatorade
classic.
flavors.
Lemon lime Gatorade.
I'm with that.
No,
I'm
that
with
makes me think I'm
Do you
sick.
call it yellow or green?
It's yellow.
yellow?
No, it's green.
The green
It's
is the
Gatorade.
cucumber one.
Lemon lime.
What has happened to my voice?
Luke!
It like gargled too. That was weird.
What color are they gonna dump on Vrabel then? If your Pats win,
White cherry.
that's
Because they
crazy.
know it will hydrate them.
I'm gonna go.
post game speech.
I'm gonna go. What color?
No, the cucumber one slaps kind of.
This is green. The
Yeah.
lime cucumber
You
one.
guys
Yeah,
are-
it's good.
bro.
It's very good. It's
That's not an OG Gatorade. Okay. The
OGs is-
OGs.
good. Yellow, red, and orange. Orange is so good too, dude.
Red is awful.
All the no red's good
Oh,
too.
I had this
All the
debate with
OG
somebody.
ones are good.
Rank the Starburst flavors quick. Since we're talking
how many
about
colors are
Starburst.
there?
4.
Orange is last.
Orange number
No,
1.
yellow's last.
Orange,
Red is
yellow,
number 1.
Pink, red is the worst.
No, red, pink, orange, yellow.
No. Orange is so good, dude.
Red, pink, orange, yellow, for sure.
Orange.
Yellow in every candy's the worst.
No. Skittles, orange, yellow, top 2 Skittles. Top 2 Fruit Loops.
They all taste the same.
Yeah, they all do.
Nah, they got flavors.
No, they don't. It's
No, they
just
don't.
a
I'm gonna
mental
say
game.
they're gonna dump orange Gatorade on.
I'm gonna
Mike
go,
McDaniel.
dude. That's a good one. I'm gonna go with. I'll go with yellow, green, whatever
There you
wanna
go.
call it. I'll go with
Yellow.
yellow.
Okay.
Tell us more.
Give us more.
Give us more. We like this
Um,
game.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Coin toss. Tails never fails. It's gotta be tails.
This guy's a rapper. All right, well
Tails
that's
never
it. That's all I
fails.
got.
That
No.
was it.
That was
Um,
it. Are you kidding me right now?
Where's my
goodness.
notes? Do you think there's gonna be a surprise guest in the Super Bowl halftime show?
Yes, obviously. It's all about money.
Yeah, me leaving when I shut the TV off.
Yo, that's crazy.
Oh, mi mochila se fuego. They're like, yes. Bad Bunny. Is that his name?
yeah.
Bad
But
Bunny.
Green Day will be there too.
Green Day and Bad Bunny.
Oh, good. Even more reason to turn it off.
I'm surprised
Wake
by
me
that.
up when September
Green Day's trash,
Really?
bro.
ends.
I mean, I'm
what's
not a
September in
huge-
Spanish?
Septiembre.
Hey, septembre.
Septembre.
Close.
What's Green Day? Verde
Dia.
Dia. Verde Dia.
Dia de los Verdes.
That's crazy.
Day
That's
of the
true.
Dead.
Do you guys have a
Day of the
favorite?
Dead.
What a
names.
weird mixture. How is Green Day
I
coming
do-
out
good
with
friends.
Bad Bunny?
I do agree. I don't know.
I
think
will
it's
not.
separate.
I will not be
You're
watching.
like, will there be a special guest? There is. It's Green Day.
It's Green Day.
It was
They've
Mateo's
already
making the
announced it.
announcement. They're Green Day.
Charlie Puth's doing the
National anthem.
national anthem.
Is
Really?
he just beatboxing it?
That guy can sing.
He's like,
dude.
hold up,
What do you
TikTok.
think?
Let me create a song out of nothing.
I always get him mixed up with Shawn Mendes, but he can
that's
sing.
valid.
Charlie
Puth,
Puth can sing.
He's
though.
a really
yeah.
smart musician.
Yeah, he is like too smart.
Yeah,
For
like
his own good.
he's in the wrong genre.
Yeah,
Like he's stuck in pop. Feel bad for him.
and he should beware. Classical.
Yeah, probably.
Dude.
Like a Jacob Collier.
yeah. Jake Paul.
Yeah, Jacob Collier. I know. I've heard of him.
Yeah, him and Jake Paul and Collie.
They're gonna fight next week.
What do you say?
Yeah. Jake Paul punches.
Do you guys have a
Charlie Puth in the
favorite
face.
commercial?
Like of all time?
Like all time? Like Super Bowl.
That's good. My dad loves those progressive ones. He's always like, "Oh, dude,
the
you
Mayhem,
gotta watch
dude.
this."
Mayhem. Yeah.
No, that's not progressive. The ones where it's like you're turned into your dad, like
Oh, those are
new
so
homeowners.
funny, dude.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
like,
those
you're here
are-
to
yeah.
assist him. Like you don't,
Dude,
like
those
you're not
are
here to assist him.
those are so
you hired
funny.
him.
What's Mayhem? Allstate?
Just look up.
Allstate, yeah.
Have you seen
Get
the
Allstate.
Have you seen the previews for the new Allstate commercials coming out to Super Bowl with
No.
Danny McBride and what's the guy from Key and Peele? What's his name? Keegan
Keegan Michael Key.
Yeah, it's the two of them. Have you seen it?
No.
They're
Play
doing
it.
like they start to do like
Throw
little,
it in and post.
they start to do like little previews for what's coming on Super
I
Bowl.
keep seeing the one with Bradley Cooper and Matthew McConaughey.
Oh,
and he's
the
just
Uber
like,
Eats one.
he's like, food.
Football's
food.
about food. Sports
And I'm
is
like,
about
dude,
food.
I'm about to shut this thing off and never turn my TV on.
I'm not doing anything. Are you doing anything for the Super Bowl?
Now I feel it's lost its aura.
Yeah. Well, once you have kids, it's like
Nice, dude.
Thanks.
Super hip.
I've heard that you can farm for that.
That's coming back, guys.
The thumbs up.
I heard that
You
you can
can
farm
farm
for it
for
Aura.
thumbs ups?
Yeah, I
Oh.
heard, no, for Aura. I heard
Aura
you can farm
farming.
for it.
That's a big boom, a cultural boom.
It's like this, right?
It's in next year's Farmer's Almanac. Yeah. Or when you drop the paper and you get them to sign it. Yeah. That's like Riz, right?
I love this so much.
Look at
the 20-year-olds are like, no, you got. It's like that, bro.
Just
send it
slow
over
mo
to-
that and just gets closer and closer to Luke's face.
That's
our
send that
next
over to
promo.
Johnny.
yeah,
dude, he'd
do it, bro.
love
He
that.
calls me Unc.
Unk.
That's
He calls
me.
me Unk.
Yeah, Super Bowl has lost its aura.
Well, once you have kids,
Well, like
then
me and
it's
my
like,
wife
oh,
were
let's
talking
have a
about it, it's
Super
like,
Bowl party, and it's like your kid goes to bed. This one goes to bed at 7, and this one goes to bed at 8:30, and mine goes to bed at 11, and it's like, all right.
well, that's like it's
too
like there's
much
people
work.
who've invited us, and it's like, oh, we're gonna go.
oh,
and
you
I'm
did?
like,
I didn't even get invited anywhere.
you don't know them.
You don't
It's
go
my
anywhere.
other. They're from another school. So
Other friend group,
yeah, and I was like,
the summer me,
what?
Seinfeld, the summer George. No,
I've never seen that show. I'm a Christian.
You're crazy.
So
Bro.
it's just lost its aura. Like I don't. Yeah, I'm like I'd rather just sit on my couch and watch a game like it's any other game.
One
we did
day,
my birthday party a couple of years ago though.
one day, if the Jets make the Super Bowl, I'm gonna go in my basement by myself and watch the entire game.
You wouldn't go to the game?
No.
The
Depends
Jets
on where
Super
it
Bowl?
is. Depends on where it is. Depends on where it
You
is.
Las
say that. You're
Vegas.
going.
Let me say it one more time. Depends on where it is.
Sin City.
You're going.
If it's in a
2047.
warm weather place, I have heard that people like the Super Bowl is
It's
not
just so
a good
corporate.
fan
Yeah,
experience.
it's very corporate.
because
I feel that way
it's-
about any NFL game.
because
no?
if you're gonna watch like a Jets fan, right? Like
No.
a diehard Jets fan, like if I'm gonna watch a Jets game, like I'd rather be with a bunch of Jets fans.
How many NFL games have you been to? Quite a few.
Yeah.
Much better experience watching it at
Oh,
home.
way better watching it at home.
Not
what
worth
I've
it.
Way better
Not
watching
worth it.
I will say this, but I think part of that is because of MetLife and where the Jets play. Because I've seen 2 years. So 2 years ago, I went to see them play in Nashville against the Titans, and then this past year, I went to see them play the Dolphins in Miami. And both of those experiences were better than going to MetLife. Like the Titans one was sick. You can walk straight to it's right off Broadway. You just like walk to the stadium. A game goes on, then you leave and you walk back, and you're right on. Like it was so nice in Nashville, and even Miami. Like it's Miami, but like the weather and so. I mean,
I went to a couple Cowboys games in Dallas.
like that would be sick. Like
It's cool. It's a cool
indoor,
experience. Yeah.
the spaceship.
But you're just like where we were sitting, not on field level like Pastor Luke here. I'm up in the nosebleeds. I had to bring my own tissues, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like,
He does get nosebleeds.
quite often. But I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I'm just watching this on the screen anyway.
Yeah,
like,
you
it's
could
cool to
just
hear
be-
like people around.
Plus, you
when
don't
there's a
see the
big play.
replays.
Yeah.
You don't.
And
like,
both times I got smacked around, and I'm like, ooh, this is not good.
No, if the Jets ever make the Super Bowl, it's gonna be too much of a emotional experience for me that I don't think I could watch it with people.
Just making it, or are they winning
because there's
it?
always someone at the Super Bowl party that talks too much about football that doesn't know anything about football, which is like a big pet peeve of mine. Like I don't like watching sports with like, someone that
It's me, guys.
like I don't mind watching sports with people who don't know about sports, but don't try to
Don't
act
pretend.
like you know
Don't
about
be standing here and be
man,
like,
no,
I'm a big sports person. You're not.
I can't do
All right.
that. I can't
handle
do
it?
No. Like I don't mind. Like I watch sports with my dad all the time, and like he asks me questions while he's watching it. I don't mind that at all.
But he's
But
not
like
like-
if I sat there and I watched it with my dad, and he was like, "Oh, can you believe that 4th and 8 that he went for that?" I'd be like, "What are you talking? Like you don't know what that is? What are you talking
Just
about?"
repeating like the commentator or whatever.
Yes,
they say,
exactly. No, I can't.
That's the
I can't
best
do
when
that.
you say what the commentator's about to
And
say.
if I watch the Jets with you, yeah, I do that a lot. But if
But
I
they
watch
should
the
get-
Jets, like you'd be like if they were in the Super Bowl, you'd be trolling me the whole. Like my uncle Jason, my entire
and you
life,
wouldn't troll me
my
if we were watching
entire
something
life,
else?
every Super Bowl party that my parents had when I was growing up, whatever team I was rooting for, my uncle Jason would walk in and go, "Who we were rooting for?" And I would tell him, and he would
Troll you.
purposefully root for the other team the entire game.
Oh
It
yeah,
was
let's go.
so
Yeah,
annoying.
you'd be like, I'm not rooting for the Chiefs. You'd be like, oh yeah, Chiefs, let's
Yeah,
do it. Yeah,
nah,
He
can't
I can
loves
see
the
that.
dude.
can't
Yeah.
handle it.
Troll.
Troll.
Do you have a favorite halftime show? Halftime performer?
Nope. I don't think I've watched.
I don't
any.
think I can say the
Yeah, I was
Eminem
like-
and Dr. Dre one on the podcast. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But it was pretty nostalgic for me.
Moving on.
No,
Let's
I
talk
don't
about
really
something
have one.
Nah, I don't.
Devon's was Janet Jackson, right? No.
That's why we're trying to keep going, brother. Justin Timberlake and whoever else was there. Bring him back.
That's too good, bro.
Bruno Mars one was good. I like the Prince one.
I don't remember any. of
R.I.P..
it. I honestly
Sure.
could not
Bruno
care
Mars.
less about any of the halftime shows, and I'm definitely not watching this year's. Get out of here, bro.
I can't remember the last time I've watched like a halftime performance. Like I don't sit there and watch it. I'll go get some food or just hang on my phone
Yeah.
or just chill. But
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm not locked in, but some people are. That's all
love
they
it.
care about.
yeah.
Locked in.
That's
Not a
all they're
sports
watching
person.
for is the commercials. When I was in high school, we'd had a teacher and we would go in and you'd get to show like everyone would pick one and that's what we would do the day after. We'd come in and we'd show our favorite Super Bowl commercials.
Oh,
It
that's
was a lot
Oh,
of
cool.
fun. Yeah. It was great.
what teacher did that?
Miss Avery.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
she
yeah,
was
she was
chill.
there. She was
Yeah,
cool.
She was cool.
It was a lot of fun.
For Super Bowl parties, like you have like a bunch of appetizers and stuff, right? Like
Why
what's
are you
your
whispering, dude?
before I was too
Also,
loud.
why
huh?
are you asking us like you've never been to a Super Bowl party before?
He's
I'm-
if you
He's like,
guys-
guys, he's like at Super Bowl parties, like
He's
you have a
like-
bunch of appetizers and stuff, right?
So the Super Bowl are you guys watching the football? Is it football game or
Football de Americano?
All right, so
Forget it.
No. What are you
Forget
asking?
it.
Like, if we had to build,
Yeah, what are
a-
you asking? If
Thanks
we had
for
to build
watching.
a triple dipper from Chili's,
Ooh,
like
triple
Oh,
Super Bowl,
dude.
triple dipper.
let's go, baby.
We should go to
The
Chili's
Super
right
Dipper.
after this. The Super Dipper. That's like the Big Dipper. That's a star. Continue.
Go ahead.
It's a constellation.
Constipation after the Triple Dipper.
Yep.
Okay, moving on.
You'll need it.
Yep. What's your go-to like picking like appetizer, like to watch a game or something?
Oh, I thought we were gonna build. A
Everyone's
triple dipper.
saying everyone was gonna say wings probably, right? For
Buffalo
football.
wings, not barbecue. It's gotta be
Boneless or
buffalo.
Blue cheese or ranch?
Ranch. Stop.
Ranch.
Stop.
Disgusting.
Ranch is disgusting.
I'm not rich enough
Blue
for blue
cheese
cheese.
is gross, dude. It's
What?
like clumpy.
Blue cheese, that's French. It's imported. Give me that ranch. I made it
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
Hidden Valley.
You know what they named?
California.
You know what they named ranch after? Texas Ranch. Duh.
Exactly.
Boom.
Boom.
American.
Roasted.
Is that true?
American.
That can't be true.
It has to be. For the sake of-
USA. Okay.
And then I like, this is gonna be a weird one, but potato skins. Like if you're giving me like a,
dude,
if
with
you're
some
giving me like
sour
an
cream.
appetizer with some bacon bits, some sour cream,
Applebee's
some
half
cheese.
price
Oh
apps
my
after
God.
9.
Dude,
Oh,
Archie Moore's
baby.
potato skins. As my wife, she's like, let's go get some potato skins. I'm like,
Potato skins.
what are we, we're out on the
What are you
ranch.
from, North Carolina?
Let's go down and get us some potato
Some
skins.
potato skins, man. You crazy boy.
Go on out there and get
You
us
know
some
what used to
potato
have
skins.
really good potato skins?
Tell us.
99. That was cool.
We do that a lot.
We do that all the time.
99
We're really
in
cool.
Stratford.
No longer.
Strat
No
City.
longer, right? It used to be in that movie theater parking lot.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
it's a gym.
No, that's not a gym.
99 is like, it is a gym.
I've been working
Across
out there
from
for
it.
2 years. It's just
Where the movie theater was. It's a gym. Devon's been working on his pull-ups
I've been working
there.
out there every day for the last 2 years. That better be a gym.
99 super New
I've
England,
been
you
using
know?
their bathroom.
I don't think there's any other ones in the country, dude. Did you just say you've been abusing their bathroom?
And then just looked at
Spencer. We need a Spencer cam,
we
dude.
need a
He's losing his
Spencer cam
mind
so
today,
bad.
bro.
Oh man, that is so funny.
Potato skins,
I love them, dude.
Yeah, I'd say like
Buffalo
wings,
wings.
potato skins.
loaded cheese fries.
No, that's too
How
close.
about the Texas cheese fries at Chili's?
I'd say like a queso dip or like a chili and
Ooh.
queso dip. Ooh,
straight chips and
baby,
salsa.
dude.
Chips
dude.
and salsa, I
Chips
could
and
eat a whole bag.
Oh,
We
yeah.
know. Oh my gosh, that's insane! You can't say that.
I didn't say
You
that.
can't say
I wasn't the one that said it. I was not the one that
You were
said
thinking
dude.
it.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
Look at Mateo
That
go
is
straight
so
Mateo.
crazy. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, we're just riffing.
Have you ever noticed that like people
Set that
like
up.
people have you ever seen that thing where it's like hey, do you want 16 tortillas? And there's like no.
Nah,
It's like
I'll
how about
never
if
do
I
that.
cut it in 4 and deep fry them? Yeah,
I'm
give them
in.
to me. Like
Yeah.
'cause-
I see that with the mozzarella sticks.
yeah, dude.
And
Just-
ever since I saw that, I won't eat.
You want to eat 4 cheese sticks? It's like no.
No,
How about we
good.
How
throw
good
some
are cheese
batter on
sticks,
it?
though?
Yeah, like the peelable ones, like string cheese.
What's
Do
the
you
what's
bite
the,
it or
the
peel
red
it?
ones?
Oh, you peel it.
Yeah, you
Tastes
gotta
better that
bite
way.
it once.
Like
and then peel it.
the red cheese ball. They used to like.
Nah, Baby
Oh,
Bell.
that's
My
what it
daughter Harper likes those.
I used to
don't
like those as a
them. They're
Ew, those,
gross.
and you take a little bite
It's like
of
a
cheese.
tiny
Ooh.
wheel. It's like a tiny.
Yeah.
No, you can't just take. No,
That's gross. That's too much cheese.
Yeah, it's too much.
That's probably
too much.
less cheese than a
Devin would
cheese
have to
stick.
It's
take
too much cheese.
You'd have to take 2 Lactaid pills to eat that.
Yeah, dude, my stomach would be hurting.
Blow up that gym bathroom that you were talking about.
I've been going there.
We didn't get to go this year. We usually go before retreat.
What, to the
And
gym
99.
bathroom?
No, 90,
Oh.
99.
Oh, 99.
We used to get that all the time as a kid.
I can honestly say I've never eaten there.
No, I don't think I have either.
It's like a Chili's.
You love it.
I
Dude,
love it.
don't.
It's like a Chili's.
Don't
is it not?
downplay what Chili's
Yeah,
is.
don't. Chili's is on a pedestal. Okay.
Do you put
I
Chili's?
feel like it's gone
TGI,
downhill.
Friday, Applebee's.
They're not even a real place anymore. I
Ruby
don't think.
Tuesday. I don't think any of those. All the places that were named after days of the
Ruby
week
Tuesday.
are out, dude.
They're like Friday, Tuesday,
That's it.
That's it.
sunny Sunday. No, there's nothing. Sunny
Is there another
days.
one? Ooh, sunny days.
Sunny days.
Let's go there.
Let's get them to sponsor us.
Get a hurricane.
Can we get an ice cream place to sponsor us, please?
Yes, we can.
Oh,
Yes,
you
we
wait.
can. Well,
We're getting good at this. 53 minutes.
Yeah, I looked up at one point. It was like 14 minutes, and I was like, man.
yeah, dude. I didn't
This
think
is
we were
gonna be
because we didn't really have a
brutal.
long intro.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is gonna be a quick one.
Yeah.
And
Here
we are.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Not me.
Look at us.
Not me.
Look at us. All right. Well, we hope that you have a great week. Whenever day you're listening to this, we hope that the Lord blesses you and keeps you. May His grace shine upon
I
you.
think it's his face, but
What did I say?
grace.
No, he said faith.
He said grace.
his
We're gonna
grace.
rewind that in post.
No,
Spencer.
yeah, I did say grace, but that works too, right? His grace shine upon you.
May His grace.
That works.
There's something. That's it.
And your children. No, have peace this week. Have peace.
Peace out.
Control what you can control.